This is a 1948 Kohler catalog. 75th anniversary of the company's existence. We'll go through the closets and urinals. Placid one piece, elongated. Integra, round one piece. Channel two piece. Bolton two piece. Siphon jet. These are all siphon jet. Well, Bolton is reverse trap. Wellworth reverse trap. Only available in round bowl at that time. Trilon washdown. Brooklyn's reverse trap with wall hung tank. Trent washdown. Rockwell siphon jet. There was a version with an integral seat called a Rothwell. The Rockwell had a seat. Then you got your Downing. The Rockwell had a 3-inch, or close to it, 3-inch diameter trapway. The Downing was a 2.5-inch trap with a 12-inch rough-in dimension from the wall to the center of the drain pipe. You have the Welland, which is a 10-inch rough-in toilet with a quiet swirly flush. This was a competitor to the standard Afton toilet of the time. And this is a Penryn. It's just like a Downing, except the rough-in dimension for the waist was 10 inches instead of 12. And you have a rear spud Penryn as well. Juvenile is 13 inches tall. Then the primary is 10. The Swift was a floor mount blowout toilet. You'll notice the trapway comes down pretty straight here. A siphon jet trapway is more like that, so it can siphon. Brooklyn's reverse trap. And your Trent. Kingston siphon jet. There was no Kenwin in the 40s. That didn't come out until the 50s. And your Stratton, which is a blowout bowl. You can see the difference on your wall hung toilets. This is a siphon jet trapway. This is a blowout trapway. It just goes straight up and out. This trapway cannot siphon. The blowouts also have 3 bolts onto the wall. Siphon jets have 4 bolts. And your sifton. And a Suffield, which has an integral seat. And the angle C. The angle C was a, well, I call it a dual mount, but Kohler calls it an angle back toilet. Goes up against the floor and the wall, but the angle C is the wall discharge version. They make a top spud and a back spud integral seat version. Then the angle burrow is the floor discharge version of this same toilet. See, it's still a dual mount. And then you had the Anglo, which was a dual mount with an integral seat, but it's a blowout trapway. Hydromatic pressure tank toilets. These are like an early, kind of an early form of a Sloan flush mate. You can see there's a pressure tank that filled up with water pressure from the water supply, and then there is a seat operated flush valve. You can see the seat is popped up. When the seat was like this, the tank was filled to the pressure of the water system in the building. When you push down on the seat, the tank would flush into the toilet under pressure, and it would just flush and stay drained. The tank would drain. When you popped the seat up, the tank would begin to fill again, back up to until it equalized with the pressure of the water supply. I think American Standard had, most of the major plumbing companies had versions of this at some point. Here you have a 14-inch Rough-in Trent. This Trent is designed for a 10-inch Rough-in, and there is a 12-inch Rough-in version too. Not all toilets were available in different Rough-ins, but often the washdown bowls were available in a few different Rough-in configurations. Got your wall-hung tanks. These are urinal flush tanks. Brompton is a China tank, and that's an enameled cast iron tank. You have the Orizaba bidet.